Hey guys, it's Anne. Welcome to my home worm farming channel. If you are new here, this channel is all about DIY worm farms and taking care of your own household garbage, such as your kitchen scraps, your junk mail, and your Amazon boxes. So the goal here is to get as close to zero waste at my house as humanly possible, and the worms are leading the way. So these are my European nightcrawlers, and they are in my tower system. And what we are going to do today is we're going to have a look at all of the different layers, and then we're going to feed them up. So this layer up here, although it is getting close to being done, I really don't think it is completely done. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit longer. And yes, I'm picking out shreds of plastic because apparently somebody that I got paper from accidentally shredded their windows. All right, let's look at the next layer down. Okay, this layer has not had any people food yet. It's just got its nice wet bedding, but you can tell that there are a lot of worms down here. And there's a lot of castings down here. So this just goes to show you that even if you don't necessarily have a lot of food that you can give your worms at any one given point in time, they are perfectly happy to hang out and munch on their bedding, which in my case is usually just shredded paper and shredded cardboard that I have gotten wet and provided them. My downstairs worms get the pre-composted bedding, but these ones up here just get straight shredded paper that's wet. This layer down here has also not received any people food, and yet there's still some worms down here. Looks like some babies running amok. Nothing really to see there. This layer down is dry. And that it also has not had any people food. So usually have the last layers being a little dry so they can absorb any moisture that comes from up above from the feeding zone. And again, this layer is completely dry. We started 2 new layers last week because we harvested. So there's really nothing to see there. And then the bottom, of course, after 2 dry layers also is dry and no worms. When this system gets kind of wet, you will actually see worms down all the way at the bottom. All right, so I'm actually gonna add another layer today. Kind of doing it out of order, but it's gonna be wetter, so I'm gonna put it above. So I've got some wet cardboard that I'm just gonna dump in here. And that will be the next layer down for the little wormies. And then let's get them restacked and start feeding them up. Okay, so this layer is gonna be the one that we're gonna feed today. Okay, big feeding today. I have a cucumber plant that I don't think I'm ever gonna buy this hybrid again. It's a, what do they call it when it doesn't need to be pollinated? Whatever. It's the kind of cucumber that does not need to be pollinated. And so I thought that would be great, but they grow so dang fast. They get to be this in 4 days. They're like zucchinis. Absolutely cannot leave the plant alone for 3 or 4 days and expect to have anything you can eat. So I need cucumbers that are a little bit more forgiving than that, because I probably have only eaten 1 or 2 out of the entire season from that plant, simply because I can't get to them fast enough in order to get them when they are, before they get bitter, you know what I mean? So this is not completely done up here, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of food up here just because it will be, you know, keep them up here, keep the moisture up here a little bit higher so that they will finish this up. So I'm going to kind of bury these, and then hopefully the population of worms will finish up the cucumbers, and that will incentivize them to come up here and finish all the rest of the bedding, etc. that is in here. Now this is just a short video to give you an idea of what a probably every 3-week check-in is. So you don't really need to check in on your worms every day, although it is hard when you're new, I know, but they don't need it. Should you need to go on vacation or whatever, have to go on a work trip, your worms will be just fine if you give them enough bedding and enough food, and once they get done with the food, they can eat the bedding and they will be perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about it. All right, please put all of your comments below, any questions that you have. I was a newbie once upon a time too, and quite honestly, I started this channel because I couldn't get people to answer my questions. I'm telling you, ask your questions in the comments below. Nobody's going to be mean to you, or I will delete them, I promise. So whatever your newbie question is, go ahead, ask it away. Anything about worm farming, I will be more than happy to answer, and I do answer all of the questions, and you might even get bonus answers from some of the other nice worm people that are in my community. All right, guys, well, thank you for hanging out with me and my worms, and everybody have a good day. Okay, not related to worms or anything, but I'm telling you that the best cat toy that I did not buy for them has been this couple yards of tulle fabric. It's like a random color that I was going to use to cover my garden with, but I'm telling you, the cats play with this fabric more than they have played with any cat toy I've ever bought in 40 years. And they love it. They love to play peekaboo with each other, and they also get the zoomies, and they drag this all over the room. All right, so there you go. Bonus.